Good afternoon, dear students. Today we shall discuss on the page replacement algorithm. In the previous class we have talked about the virtual memory, what is the virtual memory, what is the need for that particular virtual memory, which I have already addressed. And today we shall take up the another important aspect called as a page replacement algorithm. Why the page replacement algorithm concept comes into mind is whenever a page fault occurs. We already talked about the page fault. What is the page fault? Whenever any particular process tries to look for a particular page, and if that particular page is not available, then certainly page fault occurs, and then if that page is not available, it should be brought into the main memory, for which frames should be available. Frame is placed in the, page is placed in the respective frame now. The point here is, whenever a page fault occurs, if there is no free frame available, then the problem arises, because available memory is limited, and in order to increase the degree of multiprogramming, if we go on adding the number of more processes and in a stipulated number of frames, if more pages are added, then obviously there is a possibility of what we call it as a page fault may occurs. So in order to address that particular page fault, we have to bring the particular page. We can bring the page if the frame is available directly. We can place the page, but however, if the page is not frame is not available, in the sense all frames of the main memory are already occupied, then we have to find a victim page which is to be replaced. Then that is what we call it as a page replacement algorithm. How it is been done? To explain on the screen, we have to, step one is identify the page to be brought in and find the free frame. If the frame is available, then we will reuse it. If the frame is not available, we have to use a suitable algorithm to replace the page for the selection of the victim page. Then write the victim page onto the disk, read the desired new page which is to be brought in, and then restart the process. Got a point clear? So ultimately, if the desired page is not available and there is no free frame to place it, so we have to identify the victim page to replace with the new page. So there are three different algorithms on which we will be merely focusing on. The first algorithm to use for replacement of the page is FIFO, that is first in first out. Here in this particular case, the name itself says first in first out. This is associated with the each page timestamp is attached on the each page whenever that page is brought into the memory. Whenever page is to be replaced, the oldest page is chosen, in the sense the page which has come first among the existing set of pages, so that will be replaced, and not necessary to record the when it is being brought in. So we have taken an example for the same, just which is available on your screen now. So here it is the reference string, which we in general call it as a reference string: 70120330421201701. So this is what we call it as an reference string, and this is reference string. These are the pages that are being referred more frequently. So now consider we have only 3 frames available. Now initially we will go for the 3 frames are allocated for that particular process. So 7 is a new page that is to be brought in. Yes, all 3 are free frames are available, so 7 is brought in. Now next 0 is referred immediately because 2 more frames are freely left, so 0 is brought in. Then 1, because out of 3, again one frame is free, because here we have only allocated 2 now, so that 1 is brought in, so that allocation is been made effectively. Now see, the point here is number of frames available are 3. Just keep in your mind, total number of frames is equals to 3. Now total number of frames available are 3. Here we have first referred allocated because all 3 are free. Second referred is 0, which is not available, so brought in because number of frames are 3, so second is available. Third referred is 1, because number of frames are 3, so obviously we will add up the third one also. Now when page number 2 is referred, by that time already we have number of frames are 3, pages are 3, so they are already placed now. For that we have to replace 1. Which one is to be replaced now? Which one is replaced? That has oldest one, that is which has entered very first. Name itself says first in, first out. So first entered is 7, so that is been replaced. So 2 0 1. So 7 is replaced, remaining 0 1 are as it is. Next reference is 0. 0 is already available, there is no page fault. Next again 3 is referred, but page fault occurred because 3 page is not available, which is to be replaced. See, which we can replace here is the recently entered is 2, which we cannot change. Then entered was 1. Oldest is 0, so we will replace the 0. So then it is 2 3. Which one we can replace? We replace with 0. So 2 remains as it is. 0 is 3 is replaced by 0, and then 1 is as it is. Similarly again next, immediately 0 is referred. 3 just now entered, 2 is the older, but 1 is the oldest. So we will replace with the 1 with the 0. So in this way, the entire reference string is been made. So how many references are being made? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there are totally 16 number of frames are been allocated, page faults have occurred. The next one is what we call it as an optimal. So optimal, what happens is replace the page that will not be used for longest period of time. So in future we do not use that particular page, that we will take up for the replacement if that page is available. For example, the same reference string is already known. So this is the entire reference string, it is available. So again as it is 701, there is no problem, unlike here, nothing to replace. Then when it comes to 2, just to try to compare, in the previous case, oldest one was replaced, 7 was replaced. Now here, which one will not be used for the near future? See, in order to place 2, I have to replace either 7, 0 or 1. Which one I can replace? If I will replace 7, check, it is not used in near future. If you look at 0, it is immediately used. If you look at 1, still it is nearly used. Compared to among these three, 701, 7 is the longest page which will not be used. It is used almost at the dead end. So I will replace with the 7 with the 2. So now 201. Again 0 is immediately used. There is no question, no page fault. Now next reference is 3. Page number 3 is not available here. I have to replace one of the page. Again check. We have 201. 2 is immediately used. 0 is also immediately used. But 1 is farthest. So we will replace with the 1. So in this way, the replace the page which will not be used for the longest period of time is being replaced. That is what we call it as an optimal. Then comes here is last one is LRU, that is least recently used. Least recently used, what it says is strategy used here is look for the backward time. So if it is very least recently used backside, then it will be replaced. So 701 as it is. Now I want to add 2 page fault occurs. So which one I will be replacing? I will replace 1 is very recently used, 0 is quite recent, 7 is the oldest one. So what strategy says here is look at the backward rather than the forward. The oldest on the backside used is referred is replaced. Now 0 is again immediately referred, there is no page fault. To place 3, which one? 0 is immediately referred, 2 is immediately referred, 1 was oldest one. So oldest in the sense oldest referred, not oldest entry. Please try to understand, in FIFO oldest entry is concerned. Here oldest entry was not concerned, it is oldest reference was concerned. Now next you take up the 0. 0 is already, there is no page fault. Now I come to the 4. 4 is not available, I have to replace the page. Which one available? 0 is immediately used, 3 was still referred, and then 2 was quite older, so which I will be referring to the replacement of the 2. So in this way oldest referring page is been used. So in this way these are the 3 important strategies which are being more effectively used in the case of the replacement. Now last concept in this particular virtual memory is the thrashing. Thrashing in the sense number of frames allocated to the low priority process falls below the minimum number of pages requested, and then what happens here is execution is suspended and minimum number of frames allocated to any process is too low, then again page fault quickly occurs. So ultimately in order to increase the degree of multiprogramming, more number of processes are entered and then go on page fault occurs because minimum number of pages are not allocated. No, that is what we call it as an high paging activity. This is high paging activity which is called as a thrashing. See here, diagram says here is Here CPU utilization is on one side, degree of multiprogramming is on the another side. If you go on, in order to increase the CPU utilization, you add up more pages, more processes. But however, after a certain level, rather than executing the process, page fault is a more. As high paging activity is what we call it as a thrashing, in the sense more page fault go on occurring. So in order to overcome to this particular problem, the process will go on replacing the pages. So which page it has to replace now, that is a problem. So the page replacement, either you should go for global replacement or the local replacement. Global replacement, in the sense process will replace the pages of the another process. Process P1 will replace the page of the another process, that will be the global replacement. Local replacement, in the sense page will replace only its own pages. So hence that is another way of the problem solution. Then to minimize the problem of thrashing, what is being addressed is what we call it as a working set model. What is a working set model says here is, we will identify the set of the pages which are very frequently used. We prepare a set called as a working set model. Whenever a process starts executing, it moves from one locality to another locality. Only active locality is taken into consideration, and then those active pages are in generally called as working set models, which are based upon certain assumptions. So hence working set model is identified, and then it is being effectively used for the reference purpose. Thank you, friends. So with this we will conclude with respect to the module 3. In the next class I will start up with the module 4. Thank you.